Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's maybe the first time I'm going to be reading you guys a book. But this is literally my favorite book. So I would really appreciate to listen. I have terrible reading just so yeah. And make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Put on your notifications on to see new videos just like this one. Okay, let's already get started. The Blue Beyond. The Blue Beyond, written by Jean Christo. It was dawn, as the sun rose above the sleepy lagoon. Lana the butterfly fish rocked gently in her seaweed cradle, blowing bubbles in her dream. There were little bubbles, because she was only a little fish, but her dreams were big. Far bigger than she was. She wanted to be the greatest explorer in the world. As far as Lana knew, the lagoon was the whole world. Every day she woke up in the same safe water, with the same best friends, and played with her same favorite game. And today was no different. "Let's play explorers," she called as she swam over to her friends. The other butterfly fish formed a shoal and followed Lana as Lana darted about searching for new places, new faces, new anything. The fact that everything was exactly the same as yesterday, didn't matter. If she couldn't find anything new, she just used her imagination. That's the shoal and Lana there. Eat. Wow! I found a mermaid's comb, Lana called. The shoal shimmed over and at the long spiky shell sticking out of the sand. Wow! They echoed. "Let's look for mermaids. Follow me," said Lana. Lana and her friends spent a wonderful day looking for mermaids. They didn't find any, but nobody minded, because Lana thought they might find one tomorrow. "Meet me in the morning," she instructed before making her way home. As Lana drifted off to sleep, that night she dreamed she heard the salty sea song of a humpback whale. Although she had never met a humpback whale before, she understood every word. Lana, little bubbles. "Swim away, little fish, on this foaming tide. There is a big grave on the other side, where the dolphins ride on the ocean wide. Swim away, swim away." It's a nice song. It's 2 pages? No. When Lana woke, she couldn't get the song out of her head. Was there a really big, brave world out there? What a wonderful place it would be to have a great adventure. Have to go and find out if the whale is telling the truth, she thought. She went to tell her friends, who were waiting to look for mermaids. There has been a change of plans, said Lana. She repeated, what a dream. She repeated what the dream whale had told her about the world beyond the reef. They listened with their open mouths. Is it true? If I wanted to be a great explorer, I must follow my dream and find out, she replied. There was only one problem. How? The coral reef that circled the lagoon was too high to swim over, and there were no waves to carry her. Lana found her friends, thrashed her tail, and to try to make a wave, but all she could manage was a soft ripple. Maybe they were her parents who can help her. We don't know about that. If only I was bigger. If only I had more fins. If only I had more tails, she grumbled. You have us, called her friends. That's it, Lana beamed. Between us, we have hundreds of fins and tails. Together, we can make big waves. All together now. 1, 2, 3. All the butterfly fish flapped their fins and thrashed their tails until the water began to froth, roll, crash, and splash. It formed a giant wave that carried Lana higher and higher, right over the top of the reef. Woo-hoo! This will be the best adventure ever, I exclaimed. Well, I hope so, because maybe there are dangerous stuff out there. Maybe we'll know. I don't know. You can see the dolphins. There, right there. And look, you can see like a giant big rock and whoa, look at the big wave. Nice, right? Okay, let's just, gosh, this is harder than I thought. The shoal listened for a little splash to make sure she had landed. Stay safe, they called as the lagoon returned to its calm, quiet self. But on the other side of the reef, the waves were wild. Lana gazed at the never-ending sea of blue. The dream whale has told her the truth. It's Lana. Poor Lana. Look at those big waves. How's she gonna get through? We'll find out. Lana met somebody. At first, Lana felt bold and brave, but as the tide tugged her further out to the sea, she began to feel anxious and lonely. I wish I had someone to share my adventure with, she sighed. Then beneath the waves a shadow appeared, gliding silently along. She wasn't alone, but Lana had no idea what it was, so she froze. But with a loud snort and a scaly snout poked out of the water, followed by a pair of wise brown eyes. Well, it's not the end of the story, but you can go to my, YouTube channel and see for part 2. Go right there, right now, to see what happens to Lana and the turtle. Okay? Toodles!